Hey guys, welcome back. We got round 3 coverage of the 2018 PDGA US Women's Disc Golf Championship, brought to you by Innova and the PDGA. Got an exciting round 3 for you. I'm Lisa Fajkus.
And I'm Madison Walker. Looks like today we get to follow Vanessa Van Dyken, Kristin Tattar, Paige Pierce, and Catrina Allen. Those 3 ladies are tied at the top. Vanessa just came off a smoking hot 1,000 rated round, her first ever. She shot 10 down, so now we get to watch her move from that wide open course to a little bit more of a wooded course.
Right, and this is the short layout for the pins here on River's Edge. And 21 more holes, so up for grabs here.
Oh yeah. So it is the same course we played in round 1, but like Lisa said, short pins. So it'll be a little different shot selection.
Totally.
Hole 1, I think y'all remember this, with the really tight gap that I said I would not want to turn my back to. If it kicks those early trees left, there's OB in that sidewalk. The stakes look like they would be out of bounds, but they are not. Vanessa's safe right there. She'll have a straight uphill look at the basket.
That's a great pull.
Paige.
Just enough.
Yeah, putting the hyzer right around the bottom of that bush.
This plays, of course, longer since it's uphill, probably like, I don't know, closer to 315 or so. It's tough, but she can make a move from there.
Yeah.
That branch might be blocking her a bit.
It's going to be a tough up and down from there because, Catrina finds a little gap that works.
Oh, yeah. That was a little lucky.
Yeah, any kind of hyzer angle onto this hill is a little scary because it's so steeply sloping that it can catch an edge and roll at any time. Kristin's doing the smart play, trying to throw a forehand.
That's a good move on that disc.
Gives it a lot of distance, but we all know she can make that putt.
It's really tough to just get this one all the way up the hill. Vanessa does a good job getting that just right nestled up for the par.
It's hard for me not to run for these really long uphill ones, but if you catch any edge of that basket and bounce and roll, I mean, you can go really far on this particular hill.
Yeah, it's a pretty smart play to not even bring that into the equation.
Oh, no.
Oh, that needs to sit. Wow, that was so close. No.
It's still going.
Gosh. Man.
That's so unfortunate.
Yeah, really bad roll there.
That's pretty much how it goes. Kristin looks like she's going to take her medicine and just pitch up. Yeah, it's... Oh. Yeah. I think that would have stuck. That should have stuck.
Yeah, I guess if you're going to maybe aim for the higher side so the gravity can kind of push you back in the chains.
Looks like Paige might have splashed out left side.
That's a tough one.
It's hard to tell.
Two left sides.
Yeah, it's hard to tell in these chain stars whether or not they should have grabbed. But Vanessa taking her easy par and moving on. This is the way the basket's placed tucked super tight behind this bush. This is kind of a hard hole to score on, and with this sloping hill. So I think taking a par is not too bad.
Yeah, definitely, especially also with those trees right off the box. It's a really tough one.
Kristin with an unfortunate double bogey. I feel like she either doesn't mess up or she gets a double bogey. Like it's one or the other, and it seems like that one was a little bit out of her control as well. So bummer to see on hole 1.
Yeah, just gotta shake that one off and move along.
So many more holes left. Yeah. So this is one of the alternate pins. You can see the long pin way down on the hill, but we are playing to this little hanging basket under the bridge. You kind of have to throw over the top of the toboggan hill because the tee pad's a little bit farther back on the hill while throwing it nose down. It's kind of an interesting shot, but definitely a gettable birdie. Mid-range is definitely a good play here. Something not super stable, just like putting your disc on the nose down angle and letting it ride down the hill.
Definitely, just like a straight line at it.
Yeah.
As Paige does here. Really nice in the middle. Maybe 20 short or so.
Only place you really want to avoid is going way left or right if you're the same height as the bridge because you won't be able to see the basket. But I don't think many of these ladies will have that issue.
Made tricky putt.
Kristin trying to bounce back from hole 1. Doing a really great job of it.
Sweet.
She'll be CTP for the card.
It's a really weird putt with the lower ceiling.
Yeah, the basket's kind of in the middle of the bridge, so you can't really attack the basket with a big, like, floaty hyzer putt like Catrina likes to do.
True. You got to be aggressive.
It's got to be like a low, spinny putt.
Right.
Good bid from Vanessa.
Oh,
No. Ooh, she's having trouble shaking it off. Didn't think that was going to stick, but she got it. Those are little toboggan runs, actually. Apparently they freeze them in the winter and people can run little sled thing. I guess toboggans, is that what they're called?
I guess so, yeah.
Not toboggans like the hats, though.
Yeah, sled run.
I was telling the tournament director that I feel like they need to have it on for us so we can ride it down the hill after we throw our shots.
Yes, definitely. Just one birdie and 3 pars.
Mm-hmm. Everyone looks a little flat this morning. No one's super excited. It was after a long day. We had to wait
This is round 2,
Yeah.
so actually, round 2 and the second day.
Yep.
So yeah, we are a little tired after the lunch break.
The lunch break was about 2.5 hours, so it was a kind of a long.
Yeah, definitely. I guess
Dragging.
that explains it.
Yeah.
For sure. And this is a cute little hole, hanging basket behind the trees. Really short, under 300. 250.
One of the temp holes.
Feels like it plays a little shorter than 250. Maybe slightly.
That's the only place you really don't want to land. She might have filtered left enough of those trees to have a look at the basket, but if you're right in the middle, you can't see it at all. You have to kind of just pitch around the tree.
Yeah, you got to get some forward action, but not too much. It's really one of those Goldilocks holes.
Yeah, super touchy. I like that Goldilocks holes. I've never heard that.
Yeah, it's like not too short, not too long, just right. That's what this hole is. Like you said, touchy too, and it's so important to be on the back side of the tree, or else you might have 0 putt.
Kristin gets a good little rollout that I think.
Kristin had like the best shot there, I think, just to have, even though she's going first here. Oh, it's such a tough elevated pin there. It's a little higher than other elevated baskets, I think, that we're used to. Oh, sweet putt.
Vanessa's putters have just been on fire this week. So fun to watch.
Right. She's continuing her hot round from round 2.
Kristin makes a good comebacker after a first kind of awkward putt.
Yep.
Looks like Catrina did filter around just enough to have an easy look. Three for 4 birdies. Pretty good.
Yeah, it's pretty good. That was cool that they still had a view of the basket there. I thought they might be cut off.
So the next temporary hole, we're teeing off on a little wooden plank over right by the lake. It's kind of a sharp hyzer angle, but not really an angle that your disc can do naturally. So you'll see a lot of people floating a hyzer way wide and using a lot more distance and hoping that it comes back on the other side of this tree, or maybe just short of this tree, leaving you a long putt.
Yeah.
It's a really interesting shape.
Right, not really a clean line.
It's uphill. It says it's 260 feet. The graphic's wrong. It says it's 265 feet on the sign, but I think it plays just a teeny bit longer than that.
Definitely. So being uphill, and I feel like it plays closer, like to 40 feet longer or so. A really good finish there.
Mm-hmm.
It's just what you want to do.
Oh no. Catrina looks like she might have had a little slippy action on the
Yeah, a little
tee-pad.
slip. That tee-pad I know she wasn't a fan of. And
She's laughing before she even lets go of it.
Yeah.
Looks like she might have a look at a putt. Those big guardian trees to the right of the basket can be mean. They can just completely block you up.
Kristin goes extra wide, but a little high, and she catches those leaves up there. Thought that was going to be perfect.
Yeah, it looks really like the best shot of the group.
Mm-hmm. But that's the trouble on this hole. If you go extra wide or go high, there's those leaves that kind of hit you down sometimes.
Oh, no.
Wow.
She's having a rough start to this
Yeah,
round.
she is, but she's keeping her composure together.
This is not really like Kristin. Hopefully we can see her shake it off.
Right.
Good run from Kat.
Yep. Kat's been working on her putts. It's paying off.
Seppo filming the birdie
Nice.
from the other angle.
From the Zuka.
Vanessa's still just,
Hot start.
really just pushing along, getting her birdies, getting out of there.
There you go.
Paige with a big
Making it go in.
25-footer-ish. Kristin saves her par, plunking up the side of the fairway, and we move on to another temporary hole. This is, I would say, one of the easiest holes on the course. There's really no trouble. There's a hyzer route. There's a forehand hyzer route. You really just kind of pitch it out there and try not to go too far past.
Right.
There's a couple big guardian trees, but they're fairly easy to avoid. Little low ceiling skippy shots work really well. Just try to get up there and give yourself a putt.
Yeah, there's several lines to choose from. You can actually go left, center, or right. So I've seen all three lanes chosen. Paige is choosing that flick again, but stays a little bit too middle, hits that tree. But that's going to leave her just inside the circle, it looks like. Mm-hmm. The nice right side lane going around the tree, just long. It's a good putt right there. Vanessa's been knocking those down.
Yeah, no problem.
Catrina's lining up the same route, it looks like. Kind of just around that tree. Actually, she goes before it, so she's... We've seen all three lines now.
Yeah.
That's the center line. A really nice one.
Wonder if that was on purpose. That's a little bit more of a touchy line.
Yeah, it is. We'll have to ask her.
Looks like Kristen's doing it too.
Yeah. There it is again. Executed really, really well.
Mm-hmm, both of them. Paige with a long birdie putt.
Oh, she's feeling it.
I think that's 4 in a row for her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
She got them all. That's amazing. Solid. Nice putt.
Yeah, Vanessa's gotten 3 of the 5 as well.
That's what you got to do on this course.
Yeah, I feel like
good putts, good drives.
If you're not feeling your putts on this little birdie course, it's you're not going to be feeling the course.
Agree. So crucial.
Kristin's thankful to have a little short birdie.
Yeah. Nice. Star frame.
Trying to get some back after that early hole. We're moving into one of the weirder holes on the course, not like a very normal shot selection. I know me and Lisa talked about it in the last round. This one though, they moved the basket over to the left-hand side and it turns into more of a little simple hyzer. You can see the pole right there on the left. That's where our basket placement will be.
Yeah, it's just kind of like a straight to hyzer shot and poke through the gap there. That Paige is going to show us the line. A little high, but good distance, right at the pole.
Oh my gosh.
Literally hitting it. Great shot. Textbook.
After Worlds, it's good to see Paige kind of back on her normal game.
Yeah, totally.
She was struggling a little up the fairways during our stay in Smuggler's Notch, but...
Just a pure hyzer line. That is gorgeous.
Yeah, she is right back on it with those putter shots.
Vanessa's showing off her hyzer.
Wow. Ooh, gets a lot of skip on that hard pan.
Yeah,
She'll have a long putt, but we all know Vanessa can do that.
She's feeling it right now. I would put my money on her. Catrina, oh, she likes those flip-up hyzers. That one doesn't quite flip.
Still gets a great roll back out to the middle and she'll give herself
that's
a
really
look.
fortunate. I mean, that's an open look.
My great shot from Kristin. My caddy told me that if you go into those trees where Catrina just went, that the chances of you getting out are very, very slim. So Catrina had a really nice, fortunate out. A little longer than you want to be, but with her little buttery putter up shot, it'll be no problem.
At least you know you're going to probably take a par.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She wants it.
Dang it, just a little bit low.
Kristin finding another birdie, picking up the pace, maybe getting a little momentum.
That's a good way. That's how to do it. You know, shake off those early mistakes. Just know that they happen and move on. It stuck.
Catrina's underwhelmed. Paige with an easy tap and birdie.
Nice.
Great shot.
She's getting all the birdies.
Gosh, six for 7 now? Is that right? 5 for 6?
She made all of them.
Nice.
All right, this is hole 4, back on the regular course, 210 feet. So the short pin, really straightforward shot here, just with a ton of trouble, a lot of tree kicks. Backhand and forehand route.
You can see the basket in the little gully. We're playing to this pin, actually. They do a good job of really just zooming in on that pin. Oh, no. That's going to be a tough up and down. It's very guarded over there.
This one kind of feels like you're threading a needle on the tee box with how tight the fairway is. A couple of these holes feel like that out here.
Kristin kind of grip blocks down the right-hand side, but gets a fortunate kick out towards the middle, towards the basket. So she'll have a look at a putt. Oh, I love this angle.
Another early release. Yeah, you can really see the fairway well from that second angle.
Mm-hmm. Catrina catches that last guardian tree on the right.
It's a weird little line. It's kind of a flip-up putter shot for some of these players, or even like a flick line.
Yeah, the forehand line's definitely there.
I like the touchy forehand line, just something that sends it really straight.
Paige and Catrina just pitching up, trying to get their par and get out of there. If you don't get off the tee here, you're going to have so many trees to deal with. It's going to be really tough to have a long putt. Vanessa just snaking through those trees. She wanted it. She gave it the right line, just a little height.
Solid putt.
It's like we're going to have a round of pars from the lead card ladies on this little shorty. And we're going to move out of the woods for the next couple of holes and have a little more of open shots, at least around the basket, not as guarded, and then we'll move back into the woods.
True. Yep. This was another shorter hole, of course, on this layout here, and downhill. The basket lies on that mound down there. A little bit of a turnover shot if you're going to be going either for the backhand.
This is one of the pins that did not change from the long layout. So we've all played it before. We all kind of know what we want to do here, I would say. Oh, Paige had hugged the tree on the right in the first round. So looks like she tried to put a little wider this time, caught the tree on the left. Kristin just pipes it.
Nice.
Puts it up on the hill. That's great because you get to putt from eye level when you're up there.
She's kind of showing how much of a straight shot it really is with a little bit of a right fade at the end.
Vanessa's a little farther away than you want to be, but she does get out through that initial gap, and that's the hard part. Surprised Catrina and Paige don't bust out forehands here.
Right, and that standstill. I was a little surprised with that, but she's got a long putt there.
I feel like this hole can be traumatizing if you don't get out that gap. You're like kind of scared of it.
Just anything that works to get straight.
Yeah, you're like, just get me out of here.
Yeah.
Paige with a really great approach from the bushes. Vanessa looking at a long birdie putt. Maybe she just lays it up.
Yeah, she decides to lay up. She kept her putter really low there. Rollaways do happen a lot on this green. Same move by Cat.
Oof.
If you're going for those chains and you just miss, you're looking at a really long comeback.
Yeah, it's definitely just elevated enough to make your comebacker difficult. Paige is close enough to run at it, saves her par. Kristin really wanting this birdie. Ugh, she waits a little longer than she usually does.
She's got no problem cleaning that one up, I don't think, but just unfortunate there. She had a really good look, though. That's what you got to do, put yourself in position.
Great comebacker.
Yeah, totally.
Wonder if she's feeling the pressure to get birdies now. She's climbed back up a little bit, but still, you know, once you take that big number in one of the holes, you always feel like you got to do extra work.
Yep. It's just a long day on the course, as you were mentioning it earlier. Yeah. These players are a little gassed, so...
Yeah, we're not used to, as professionals, we're not used to playing 2 rounds in one day.
Not always, totally.
we're kind of spoiled.
Yeah, you can say that.
So we're all, even if it's a short layout, we're a little gassed. This is the same pin as the long layout, but we do have a shorter tee pad.
Yes.
Instead of being back in the gap, we're going to be out of the gap, sort of at the base of the hill. Mm-hmm. This is definitely reachable, but it is a mash because it's so far uphill. I would say you have to throw, it's 420 feet, and I would say you have to throw about that far to get up and down. Paige working full flight of the disc. She
Great
crashes
shot.
in right side. She'll have a long putt.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, a short putt? I didn't know where I was. Kristin throws it a little too flat. She kind of punches into the side of the hill. She'll have a easy up and down from there.
Mm-hmm. It seems really still at this time, too. Unlike the first round.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. The wind was whipping on this hole.
Oh, yeah.
Vanessa and I actually warmed up on this putting green together because we were on holes close to this basket, and she was telling me that she liked this hole a little bit extra because she felt like she had actually gotten to practice the putt that she had to make during the round.
Nice.
So we were both practicing putts from those little trees over there.
Always a good putting strategy.
Catrina with a mash.
Yeah.
Filters a little bit left, but she'll have a long putt.
Sweet. That'll work. Oh, another roll away. That's so weird.
Man, she's really...
Just getting these weird kicks and rolls today.
I believe there was a little bit of a feud here where they were deciding whether those bushes were out of bounds. They were painted with a white line. So she played a provisional, and I believe it was taken that the white line was from an old tournament, and it was not for our tournament.
Sure.
So Vanessa with a huge birdie putt.
Wow.
Such a great putt. Such a great drive. Catrina looking to do the same thing. Ooh, man, that looked like it was in. These greens showing us a lot of action. Lots of rolling.
A lot of rolling for like a pretty flat green, too.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
wow.
Duck. A little bit of a jumping disc in the
Interesting
cage
catch,
there.
yeah.
Paige for 2. Solid.
Huge birdie putt.
Yeah.
2 really good birdies from Paige and Vanessa. That one you have to have a big arm to get. So obviously these ladies are showing off their distance and their putting abilities. Kristin with the bogey after the unfortunate roll away. And we move on to one of the tightest holes on the course.
Yeah, this is a tough hole. Go straight through that gap here, and then it's gonna go downhill to the right where all that sunshine is. That's where the basset's gonna be. OB on the left to where the street is. Just a lot of hairy bushes and trees lining the fairway. And then the long grass too that just kind of swallows a disc. Placement and precision.
This is another one we already did play as well in the first round, so we've gotten a taste at it. We got to learn where not to be.
Yeah, I like Paige's play so much. She takes out a putter.
That is unbelievable.
And, no, it really is. Yeah, a slow disc here is so good. You're going downhill, and it's a shorter hole.
That is such a nasty shot. That blew my
just
mind.
hitting that straight line is key, and Vanessa does it. Looked like she might have gotten into trouble, but she makes it through. Another great shot.
She'll have a look at a putt down there as well. Katrina opting for the forehand. It is there. It's not as aggressive.
Yeah, there's definitely... Oh, darn it. Just too much forward action there. But yeah, I like hitting that forehand gap. You just have to get your Frisbee to turn for you. And sometimes it doesn't want to turn right at the right time. And the putter shot is more of a direct line.
Yep.
So
Definitely more of a safe line to getting a closer putt.
it's just the execution is
Key.
it's really hard. Yeah, it's so key.
It's so touchy.
Yeah.
Katrina with a really excellent forehand out. It's a little scary with that OB road.
Smart play. Don't even go for it. Yeah. Just
The OB
lay it
road
up.
is, 10 feet from the basket? It's so close. Maybe 15 feet.
Definitely.
Makes it for a really scary putt.
If
Vanessa
you're
just
going
lays
for
up.
it, it's so easy to get too much air and hyzer out. Oh, no. Gosh, she's been just so close all over it.
It's definitely no fun getting a bogey with no OB strokes. It's on these short holes. You can tell she's not happy. Everyone else kind of coming down, getting their pars and birdies. Great birdie by Paige. Still kind of in disbelief on how amazing that shot was.
Right.
It's such a tight line.
Yeah, she's really heating up here on the second round the whole time.
Yeah.
And hole 8 is a really snaky hole. Again, it's shorter, but this fairway is so tight. It's a really quick turnover shot right off the box. I like the turnover flick. Some players go with that straight backhand as well with a slow disc. Just to hit that straight line. And then the green is really slanted there.
Super slopey. It's almost kind of sketchy to walk down. Definitely could see some action here. If you go deep, it drops off even more.
It looks like the same shot from hole 7 for Paige. She takes out her putter and wow.
Whoa.
Oh my gosh.
She really punches it through there. She's going to have a really hairy putt.
You're right. You don't see that very much. Discs getting that far down with that much speed on them on that height. That was incredible.
Yeah, she really committed to the line.
Yeah, it was like a laser just
Vanessa gets tangled up right side. I think that's the most common miss on this hole. It's not bad over there as long as you don't filter all the way through to the out of bounds road.
It's another common play, the turnover flick there.
You want it to land a little flatter than that and skip if possible, but it doesn't quite get the skip that she's looking for.
So touchy.
Katrina with a beautiful...
She sends it nice, yeah.
Yeah, beautiful shot. There's a little path just before the basket, but I believe she'll be able to straddle out and at least have a look.
Yeah, I think she'll go for that one. Especially after dropping that last stroke.
Kristin with a little step putt.
Nice.
She has a little soft layup, kind of half run.
Yeah, that was sweet. Good ground play. Settle. Oh.
Katrina going for it. I love the aggressiveness.
Me too.
I love that she's in the hunt.
Totally.
She should have a pretty easy comeback putt from where she landed.
Awkward footing. You got to really back up into that bush, but take your time and knock it in.
Vanessa with the big... Was that bogey? I think it was a par.
Yeah, I don't think she got into trouble off the box station.
I don't think so. Maybe we missed a shot along the way.
Yeah.
Paige has to pitch out. She doesn't even have a look at the basket. Way deep in that kudzu. Katrina saves a par from a really awkward stance, super downhill.
Pro tips by Kat.
Yeah. Sometimes the gallery thinks that they need to run out of the way, and in reality, most pros don't mind.
Just be a tree.
Yeah, just be a tree. Just freeze. And most people don't mind that at all.
Right.
Just be a tree.
Okay, guys, that was the front 11. Got some hot shooting on that by Paige, lighting it up with a bunch of twos. Same with Vanessa. And really exciting to watch these ladies tear up this course. We got 10 more to go.
Yeah, Kristin kind of struggled a little in the front 9. I think we'll see her pick it up in the back 9 in the woods. Hope you guys come back and watch the back 10. My name's Madison Walker.
And I'm Lisa Fajkus. Thanks for joining us.